Take the body with you. Lovely. Now let's have a go at our Grecian urns. 1 Grecian urn. 2 Grecian urns. And a fountain. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Splendid, ladies. I predict that our Del Sart display will be the highlight of the ice cream sociable. Now, gentlemen, if you're ready. And ladies, remember, don't make me tell you again. Always keep your faces to the audience. All right, Mr. Dunlop.
All the way to town. It's your sweet melody that sets me up, and it's your natural dear that gets me
Please, folks, Mrs. Shit'll have my head.
Mr. Washburn! We are entitled to 5 more minutes.
Well, if you think you can hold these folks back, then go right ahead.
Start her up, Mr. Washburn. Wait till you see the new steps Professor Hill taught us.
All right, what'll it be?
The Shapoopies! have been going steady behind your back.
Why, you...
We'd rather do it in front of your back.
Do what? Oh, never mind.
You see, the thing is, Sunita's scared of you. I'm not. I think you'd hate to have your own daughter afraid of you, Tilly Cly.
I am going to warn you once more. If I ever see you touching my daughter again, I'll horsewhip you till hell will have it again.
George!
Not one poop out of you, madam.
I think he means peep.
Yes? And now, get out of this public building.
I got as much right in this building as anybody.
Right? How do you get any right around here? Aiding and abetting the swindling activities of these spellbinder symbol salesmen? You know what I see written all over you? Reform school. Now get out! Get out, you wild kid!
Papa! It's Capulets like you that make blood in the marketplace!
You want your phraseology? Go home, woman! Eulalie,
Yes, George.
you tend to your dance.
My dance.
All handles you need to take it up with wild kids from the wrong side of town.
Oh, Mayor Shin! If I could just help you understand.
Well, you can't. And by the way, thanks for nothing. I read that book you gave me cover to cover for a whole week now. Didn't find a thing.
Oh, well.
I feel like you're being absurd. I'll settle your hash as soon as I get these premises off my oldest girl.
All right. But in the meantime, I want you to know that I'm vouching for Tommy Gillis. That boy's got the confidence of every kid in town. And you'll be waiting in line to shake his hand by the time our band plays its first concert.
By the time your band plays its first concert, the individual members will have a foregathering in wheelchairs on account of their broken legs they'll get from tripping over their own beards. Now, I'll tell you something, my feather, never mind! Oliver, JC, you are all in! Get these man's references and get him tonight. Do not let him out of your sight. He's slipperier than a Mississippi sturgeon.
Yeah. You mean you want us to get his credentials?
Get his papers or get him in jail. Couldn't make myself any clearer if it was a Quaker on his day off.
Professor Hill, I think that Mayor Shin has behaved abominably. And I think it was wonderful of you coming to Tommy's defense.
Oh, that was nothing.
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh, no. A man can't dodge the issue every time a little personal risk is involved. Now, what does the poet say? A coward dies 1,000 deaths, but the brave man only 500? Unfortunately, the mayor was already pretty mad on account of his billiard parlor. I suppose a reference from a musical authority like yourself would help. Oh, but I couldn't ask you to do something like that.
Oh, why, Professor Hill.
Oh, you would?
I'd be glad to. I wish I was a little more informed. I've been meaning to talk to you about Winthrop's cornet.
Oh, yes, his cornet. Mother of pearl keys.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine, but you see, he never touches it. Oh, the first week or so, he made a few experimental, blats, I guess you'd say.
Oh, yes, yes,
and he
blats.
hums the minuet and jee-dee-da, all those
La-dee-da.
constantly,
La-dee-da,
but he
yes.
never touches the cornet. He says that you told him it wasn't necessary, and he tells me about some think system,
well,
where
yes,
if you
yes.
think the minuet in G, you won't have to bother with the notes.
Well,
now, Professor, I've been teaching
Marion.
music.
Miss Marion. I'll admit the think system is a revolutionary new method, but so was Galileo's conception of the heavens, Columbus's conception of the egg, globe, and Bach's conception of the well-tempered clavichord. Yes, well, I mustn't discuss these things here in public, but if you'll allow me to call. When may I call?
Oh, why? Any night this week.
yes, sir. But we've got our orders.
We all been deputized.
Oh, yes, of course. Congratulations, gentlemen. You see, I've tried to give you references, you gentlemen, my references and credentials all week. But every time I do, you seem to get off subject somehow. Now, I have just went to run up in my hotel room. Take me a moment.
Sorry, afraid I'll have to go with you.
Yes. Let's see if I have my key. What's this? It's a testimonial from Madame Rini.
Who's that?
Oh, the only female bassoon player to ever appear on the Red Path circuit. Actually, she was from Moline. Her stage name, of course, Lyda Rose Quackenbush.
Can I see that for a second?
Yes. Lyda Rose is a name you'll never forget. Just like the old song. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose.